Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, I'm Fairuza Jawar Ahmad and here I would like to present about my presentation on the Indonesia Halal Market Report 2021 and 2022. Here is the contents of it. The first is the Indonesia Halal Market Overview, the Global Halal Market Trade and Investment Opportunity, the Halal Market Landscape and the Opportunity, and also the Opportunity Assessment and the Promotion Strategy. The first is Indonesia Halal Market Overview. Here, Indonesia is the largest halal consumer market in 2020, and there are three areas of challenges within the export growth, import substitution, FDI growth. And the export growth, only 3% of the world amount, and ninth to OIC. This is Indonesia export growth. And the import substitution, the domestics have biggest opportunity to substitute the halal supply of the international products, and the FDI growth. They are limited Islamic halal conversion with halal economic sector, including the gaps in Islamic finance exports and penetration. And the potentially add 5.1 billion to GDP of Indonesia. Here is the specific of it. The first is 3.6 billion from the export opportunity impact. So we can increase the export in the OIC export opportunity and non-OIC export opportunity. And we can substitute the import. It has amount 1 billion, and the FDI impact there are 0.5 billion. And this is the National Halal Economic Framework, and it can boost GDP by 5.1 billion through the incremental exports, FDI, and import substitution. Here, the globally differentiated proportion. The strategic priorities is the first, we can target export market, we can value-added product development and global networking through embassies and promote halal lifestyle. And who is the stakeholder? Government, large and medium corporates, industry associations. Domestic proportion. There are the strategic priorities, that is the trade promotion through events, invest in infrastructure, market intelligence, and attract international investor. The stakeholder is same as the before. Then the government commitment. The priorities is to ease regulations, trade agreements, dedicated halal funds, and halal industrial hubs. And the stakeholder is the government and investor. And the production capabilities, the priorities is investment in high-tech and upstream industry, strengthening halal supplier base. And the stakeholder is the government, industry associations, large and medium corporates, and investor. And the operational support ecosystem, there are the streamlined Islamic finance rule, fintech for individual investment, triple helix model for talent pool, and the stakeholder is government, industry association, large and medium corporate, and investor. We go to the second part of this, there is the global halal market trade and investment opportunity. The first is the term of the Muslim consumer. Muslim consumer is the consumers that are tied together by the core Islamic values, which dictate the way of life and translate into their purchasing behavior. And what is halal economy? This has the same term as the Islamic economy. That is the halal economy commerce sector of which core products and services are structurally affected by Islamic law, values-driven consumer lifestyle, and business practices. This is the core principle of halal economy. The first ensure that financial transactions are based on real assets or projects, and guaranteeing the Islamic economy plays a critical role in improving economic structure, developing the real sector, catalyzing sustainable economic growth. And the core sector, there are 7 of it: food, finance, clothing, tourism, media or recreation, pharmacy, and cosmetics. The mechanism, the first, the core sector of it, and after that, it is structurally affected by Islamic values, and it is driven by retail consumer needs and driven by business customer needs. And this is the opportunity. We can see that here, the global market opportunity, it has huge amount from the food and beverage until the cosmetics. And this is all. And beside that, Indonesia is not of the top exporter of food, fashion, pharmacy, or cosmetics, not of them. So this is our opportunity we can substitute it. And this is for the investment opportunity. The halal food, Malaysia is top of it. The Islamic finance, Indonesia is the top of it. And also the travel and tourism. And the halal cosmetics. This is the drivers of global halal economy opportunity. The first is the world Muslim population covers 25% of global population. It is almost 2 billion people. And Muslim nations set to grow faster than the global average in the next 6 years. And the halal adherence is increasing among the Muslim population. The digital connectivity and the rise of e-commerce health is becoming increasingly important among Muslims, not just taste. And the government regulations and national Islamic economy strategy. Also, the role of Islamic finance in wealth creation and participation of top global food brands. This is the COVID impact. The travel and accommodation is minus 50%, and the rest of it is plus. There are many many money that come. And this is the Indonesian current halal market landscape. This halal product key players. From the halal food, there is the Indo Food and Mayora, and the modest fashion, there is PT Palm Brothers and Ria Miranda. And halal pharmacy, there is Bio Pharma and Temboscan. And halal cosmetic is Paragon and Martina Berto. Paragon is like Wardah, as you know. And the Islamic economy sector key player from the Islamic finance is high. And asuransi takaful Indonesia, Muslim friendly tourism there is Radana Hotels and Resort, PT Patuna Tour and Travel. For the Muslim friendly media, there is Nusa and Muslim TV, and for the logistics, there is JNA and JNT. Halal Parks, there is Modern Cikande Industrial Estate. And this is the halal certification that include in the process. There is PPG-PH, Halal Product Guarantee Agency, and Indonesia Ulama Council of MUI, Halal Inspection Agencies. This LPH is based on each institution. So the example is the institution of Hidayatullah. And then the Indonesia halal market trade and investment opportunity. Yeah. The Indonesia has significant opportunity in the halal market, which can contribute an additional 5.1 billion to its economy. And Indonesia is already a top global exporter of halal products, but its share in the total halal product trade value is only 3%, indicating a vast potential for growth. And in 2020, Indonesia exported 8.6 billion worth of halal products and making it the ninth largest exporter globally and the second largest exporter among OIC countries. And the main export destination for Indonesia halal products are OIC member countries, but the non-OIC countries, including Eastern European market, also source halal products from Indonesia. Then, to maximize export growth, the key product categories with high potential have been identified, including animal or vegetable fats and oils, medicaments, preparation of meat and fish, coffee, tea, spices, sugar, confectionery, dairy products, apparel, cereal, pasta, bakery products, and oral care cosmetics. Uh, And then the opportunities for export growth exist both within the OIC and the non-OIC market, with the potential to boost annual exports to OIC countries by 1.95 billion and exports to non-OIC countries by 1.63 billion. By capturing a reasonable share of the global halal trade, Indonesia can increase its GDP by 3.6 billion. The prioritized export categories cover 51.3% of the estimated export opportunity impact, with top categories including apparel, dairy products, animal or vegetable fats and oils, meat, cereal, pasta, bakery products, coffee, tea, spices, sugar, and confectionery. And the last, focusing on the halal market will enhance Indonesia's trade and investment opportunities, boost exports to OIC and non-OIC countries, and have a positive impact on its GDP. Then, the five is the Indonesia halal market opportunity assessment. The first is the global proposition. Indonesia has the largest halal consumer market globally, with a spending capacity of 184 billion across various halal sectors, and Indonesia ranks ninth in the global halal product export and is the second largest exporter among OIC countries, with 8.6 billion worth of exports. And the country has a strong presence in Muslim-friendly travel and Islamic vintage, and collaboration between ministries supports the export of Indonesia halal market, halal products. And there are existing domestic champions with potential for global leadership. And for the global proportion, Indonesia has the world's largest Muslim population, offering a significant domestic market for halal products, and the majority of Indonesians consider religion important, leading to increased halal awareness among consumers, and distribution channels, including e-commerce and traditional markets, are expanding and diversifying. And the challenges include higher food prices, logistic issues, limited special economic zones or SEZs, and the need for a distinct made in Indonesia proportion. And the collaboration among industry players and investment in the pharmaceutical sector and halal industrial parks can drive growth. And the third is the government commitment. The Indonesian government has integrated the halal economy into national economy agendas, and reforms have been implemented in the halal regulatory ecosystem to ensure independent and collaborative work among regulatory bodies. And the halal regulator works closely with relevant ministries to support the export proportion. Financial incentives are provided to encourage investment and boost halal product exports, and investment in transportation infrastructure are being made to support economic growth. And the sixth is the promotion strategy for Indonesian halal trade and investment. This is the last. The promotion strategy. First, for the globally differentiated proportion, we can expand export-driven marketing to become a top halal economy exporter and focus on value-added product development for exports and network with international partners through government support and promote the halal lifestyle as a key differentiator for the Proudly Made in Indonesia initiative. And second, domestic proportion and expand trade promotion to activate the local industry, invest in infrastructure to address logistics challenges, provide actionable market intelligence for local industry player, and export the halal market opportunity to international investor. Uh, and the third is the government commitment. First, we can ease halal regulation to facilitate exports and increase trade agreement to remove barriers and ease exports, establish the support dedicated halal economy funds to attract foreign investment, increase and support in the development of halal industrial hubs. And the fourth is production capabilities. We can attract investment in high-tech and upstream industry, strengthen the halal supplier base through governmental support. And the fifth is the operational support ecosystem. First is the streamlined Islamic finance role to enable convergence with halal economic development. The key point of the opportunity. This strategy emphasizes collaboration among stakeholders such as the government, industry associations, corporates, and investors. It focuses on target export markets, value-added product development, global networking, and promoting the halal lifestyle. And the government commitment is crucial and involves easing regulations, establishing trade agreements, creating dedicated halal funds, and developing halal industrial hubs, investing investment in high-tech industry and strengthening the halal suppliers. This is emphasized to enhance production capabilities. And the strategy also highlights the importance of streamlining Islamic finance rules, leveraging fintech platforms for individual investment, and implementing a triple helix model involvement government, industry, and academy to address gaps in the halal economy. Thanks. That's all. Do you have any question? If you have, please ask me in the meeting. Thank you.